Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Hearts of Iron 4 campaign as the Russians, Soviet Union, Russian Rampage. Go ahead and we're going to start one of our mass assault doctrine type things. And outside of that, we did just knock out the... Ah, shoot, we're 1 day away from getting a research bonus. I shouldn't have started that research just yet. Derp. Can I cancel it? Please cancel it. You're already researching this technology. Why can you not cancel research? Seems like you should be allowed to. Rats. Okay, well, let's wait 1 day. There it is. Now we have mechanical computing. I think at this point, 0.11 years ahead of time, it probably makes sense to get started. On the other hand, we could stockpile at least 1 month here. Let's see if this is actually going to tick down. It's coming down automatically because of the time ahead, but also... let's see. We can stockpile for another 20 days. Which almost gets us to January of 37. But this is actually calculating it down to the hundredths place. So I think we just wait until we're at like max on this one. We'll probably wait till we're around max on both of them actually. 1, 2, a extra research slot. Alright, cool. Let's wait 1 more day. We started on this guy. Only 100 days. Most of which is because we have 30 days banked. Only 7% increase there. Improved machine tools sounds good. This guy is going to go here. And you can go ahead and go here. Get those all knocked out. Got a research slot. Let's go ahead and start it. We're going to do the Great Purge. It's fine. It is what it is. We're going to stockpile our political points because I'm pretty sure we're going to end up purging all of our dudes. I think that's how it works. The fifth column, the persecution of enemies of the the persecution of enemies of the people, those who would reverse or subvert the revolution, has been ongoing policy since the party came to power. The internal power struggles that followed have shifted our focus, and purging the party ranks themselves has been given more emphasis since Trotsky's exile. Stalin has made himself an icon, but at the cost of making many real enemies and innumerable imaginary ones. Having seen the worst of internal power struggles, the General Secretary is prone to act on the slightest suspicion. Being purged from the party means imprisonment or death. Dark times lie ahead for those who show disloyalty, or just a bit too much loyalty to seem credible. Kind of reminds me of like the Peasants' War in EU4, you know? Dire times are ahead of us. Alright, 210 days. We're going to get officers purged right now. Land Doctrine Research time is going to go up. Naval Doctrine Research time is going to go up. Division Organization goes down. We'll gain, it says we're going to gain National Spirit Trotskyite plot purged, ? With National Unity -5, but right now the Trotsky plot is -20, so we're actually going to gain 15% unity. We'll be at 50. Free dockyards. Looks like we completed some of the ships. Let's see. It was set to make them not infinitely. Submarine 2s. Okay, well these don't care about production lines or anything, so I think we'll just keep on making more destroyers on infinite with auto. Might as well use those resources, unless of course are these using a lot of... They're using oil. Okay, so we have plenty of oil. We have plenty of oil, plenty of steel. There's really no reason not to use them. The only thing we're actually having to import is the rubber. Okay, how are we doing on making these civilian factories anyway? 45 now. I remember we were using 12 before. Well, no, we were using 15 and 2. So we've produced 2 civilian factories so far. One thing that I wish that this thing would do for you is that, notice how this one's going to be done on January 20th of 37. Then, after that one's done, it's going to start 15 on this one, but this one will stay at 4 factories. It should just shift all these factories to the next highest one in the list. So it should be this one at 15 and this one at 4. Or, well, actually it'll be 5 because we're going to have an extra civilian factory, but like this one could be completed sooner, which is min-maxi, obviously better than working on this one. Marginally. I mean, it's a very marginal advantage, but it would be pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to this campaign. I'm having a great time already, and I just want to I don't care how long it takes. You know, if we have to play till 2000, we'll do it, but I doubt that's going to be the case. We'll probably end up winning the game, or winning my goal. If I had to guess, probably 1945 at the latest. We should reach a snowball point, I think, relatively early on, assuming my armor divisions pan out. We do have enough army experience. We can go ahead and start using some of this equipment. We've stockpiled 900 support equipment so far. We have a lot of extra motorized. I mean, we're also stockpiling infantry equipment as well. Yeah, I think we just modify the template for now. Let's go ahead and add in... Which one's more important? I think I'd rather have everyone have the support equipment first. For the movement speed, because we have such a large nation. Versus this, which, granted, it does give you plenty of defense, but that doesn't help out on offense at all, where the movement speed could potentially help us. Although it does help out a lot with Marsh. But I think Marsh has a movement penalty, so it's not really a big advantage. Then again, if everyone has the penalty, say the engineering company, whatever. Anyway, we'll add that guy first and go from there. I'm going to say it now, and I've said it before. I really don't like the whole army experience, air experience, naval experience thing. I think it's kind of dumb. Just the fact that you can't just customize your templates, like, I don't know. It just feels so different from every other Paradox game. Like, let's just talk about this while we're waiting for the game to run for a little bit here. In EU4, there's no restriction. You can have any combination of infantry, cannons, or artillery that you want. It's up to you. Any combination of light ships, heavy ships, transports, or galleys. It's completely up to you. Victoria 2, build whatever the hell you want. Stellaris, make your own custom ships from the very beginning of the game with whatever the hell you want. And yet with this one, for some silly reason, you're restricted by experience. Like, I don't know. I don't, why? Why is that there? It just seems so... Granted, okay, every Paradox game shouldn't be the same. They shouldn't all just be clones of each other, but, you know, like, well, I'd love a good explanation. So if you have one, feel free to comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on why they added that in. Alright, so... What are you up to, Germany? Industrial effort 2. I wish that you could just see what ones they've already done. Like, I can kind of math it out that he's already done all these, right? Because otherwise he couldn't be doing this one. But, he's already done Rhineland. We know he did that. Okay, alright. Hey, slow down. This is our first event. Trial of the Anti-Soviet Trotskyist Center. So my understanding is that every time we get 25% through, right? Which probably was a couple days ago. It was 210 times 0.25, so at 52 days, roughly. I think we probably did even let a week run while I was trying to pause it. Every 25% of the way through this thing, we're going to get a pop-up about this Trotskyite plot. Despite Leon Trotsky being forced into exile, Joseph Stalin fears that he has secret supporters within the party. A secret of rapid arrests and brutal interrogations have yielded confessions and testimonies conveniently pointing to some of Stalin's rivals. However, the more questions are asked, and the deeper the secret police delves into letters and journals, the more people are implicated, if indirectly. Party members are beginning to believe that Stalin's absolute power and the death of his wife have isolated him to the point where he perceives anyone as a threat. But isn't that exactly what a traitor would say? So, Kalinin's wife is suspected. He cannot be trusted either. So remove as political advisor, which grants popular figureheads. So we just get rid of this dude, the National Unity advisor. Or we could get rid of Khrushchev. Or we could get rid of Radek. Several people within the party. Okay, so just lose political power. Party members can be trusted. This paranoia must cease. Will lead to a civil war in the future. Okay. So remove Nikita Khrushchev. I think maybe that was the advantage to taking this guy, because I think he was the other dude, wasn't he? Let's find him. We care about our people, right? So Khrushchev. He's a political advisor. Okay, so Khrushchev. Rensky, there he is. He's the communist revolutionary. We already have 88% communist support. Yeah, get out of here. Goodbye, Khrushchev. Die. You are now murdered. Send him into the oubliette. Whatever it is. That one word. Alright, so are we overproducing infantry equipment? I don't think so. I should probably math out some ratios here. We could do the math and like take a look at the production cost of infantry equipment. Infantry equipment has a production cost of 0.5 versus support equipment has a production cost of 4. Or we could just eyeball it, you know, that's probably the easier approach. But clearly, we're going to need a lot more support equipment. But each one of my infantry divisions requires 940 infantry equipment right now. So we literally need 100 to 1 infantry equipment to support equipment. So I think it's actually fine that we're producing this much infantry equipment. I could produce 8 more regiments right now. And I suppose it does make sense to go ahead and get some of these queued up. Let's just do a round of 10. We lack, according to this, we lack the infantry equipment. Hold on. I thought that we had it in supply. Interesting. Alright, whatever. I mean, it's fine. We certainly have enough that they can get trained. We'll deploy in Moscow, because that's where all the little boys want to live. We will not add them to any division by default. We'll just kind of work on them for now. I want to at least check out my armor division. Wouldn't mind having the armor division all trained up to regular skill level. Then again, I kind of feel like it's just probably better to not do any training as Russia, since we're so many people. We just want as many bodies on the ground as possible, with as little damaged equipment as we can. We don't have enough guns for everyone, right? Can you imagine if we militarized 6 million more people? How many freaking divisions we would have? I can promise you this is going to happen and relatively soon. I think the good thing about stockpiling these political points right now is that when world tension gets to 15%, we will definitely be able to switch over to war economy. And I don't think the Trotskyite plot stuff is going to impact this at all. Whereas we might end up having to fire one of our guys. I think this will just be something that we've changed and infinite, just improves the country forever. All right. So how is it that you can be using these dockyards and they're all spread out? Like, how does it even decide where to put them? I'll tell you what, Turkey's going to block us through the Bosporus, right? So we probably don't want more ships here. If anything, we're going to end up at war with Great Britain and German Reich, so I think we probably want our ships to go to Leningrad. Let's go ahead and change over that. We want all of them to go to Leningrad. Deploy to port, Leningrad 10. So it's saying that it's a... Oh crap. It's a level 10. Yeah, naval base level 10. Wow. Air base level 10 and naval base level 10. Extends the range of your fleet, provides extra repair services for it, allows overseas supply and export to resources. Higher levels increases supply throughput. Okay. Interesting. Local. Stockholm Victory Point infrastructure. These are... Yeah. Alright, they're just... Whatever. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, we are getting close to another event, it looks like. Joseph Stalin. Do we actually have a city already named after us? I assume we do. Forget, does this? Yes, it does. Stalingrad. There she is. Stalingrad. We're 30 victory points. Wonderful, beautiful city. Home to 1.15 million peoples. We now have improved machine tools. Good stuff. Don't want to pay any more ahead of time penalties, I think. We've got nothing that's going to affect research speed. Great Purge doesn't affect research speed, so I think we just start something else right now. Synthetic oil doesn't matter because we already have plenty of oil. Computing machines, too far ahead of time, I think. I do think eventually we're going to want the radio, because if I'm not mistaken, there is something in this. Yeah, Signal Company I think requires radio. But I don't think we're going to use the Signal Company, so maybe we do just knock out like some better guns or support equipment or something. These are ahead of time, right? Of course. Armor is not ahead of time. We can knock this out. There's a pretty good chance we're not going to get a bonus to armor research. And if we're going to be making tanks, we should certainly be trying to make the better tanks. So we'll go ahead and do that for now. And in the meantime, we'll go speed 5 to the next event. We have 50 convoys. Not very many. Fair few political points. All right, next event. The Secret Trials. Secret Trial of the Generals. The Red Army has always come home to subversive elements, ever since Trotsky himself was Commissar of War. Documents acquired by the NKVD have implicated several high-ranking officers as not only traitors, but spies. Mikhail Tukhachevsky is among the most prominent of the suspects, and one Stalin is keen to rid the army of. I get it. Meanwhile, the Navy's frequent contact with foreigners has led to many of them being arrested as well. Although there are documents from the enemies proving their guilt, there is no telling if they fabricated them or if they were given false information by those who wanted this purge in motion to begin with. Whoa! Okay, remove as theorist, Mikhail Tukhachevsky. Isn't that the guy we have hired? No, we have Georgy Zhukov. Okay, so we lose the mass assault doctrine guy, but we have a replacement, okay? We lose Alexander Yegorov, who is an army defense expert. We lose Vasily Blitcher, the army maneuver expert, division speed plus 10%. That's a really good guy. The Chief of Navy, don't give a crap about. Chief of Air, don't care about. Commissar of Rating, don't care about. Increases penalty from officers purged. And we also lose Mikhail something. Is it this guy? It is. He's our 4-skill field marshal. Or, alternatively, okay, so either one of these is going to increase the penalty. This one, though, does not make us lose the field commander. I really like that field commander. Level 4 is pretty damn good for a field commander, and if I'm not mistaken, they gain experience at 1/8 of the speed as a regular guy. Army experience gain, don't care about that. Army drill, division training time, that's stupid. Chief of Navy, don't care. Armor genius. So we would lose Konstantin Rokos. I can't pronounce these Russian names, man. The armor genius. That was in here. I wanted him, but it's just armor. We're primarily infantry, so I guess we could probably afford to get rid of that guy. It's the division speed guy that I don't want to lose. I think we definitely do this one. Whoa, okay. We're still going to lose a lot of generals. Clement Voroshilov. Let's take a look at our generals. Okay. I want to just kind of math this out. Let's sort by skill. Okay. So we lose a field marshal named Clement something. Clement. He's a level 1. Goodbye. We hate you. He's also an old guard. Screw that dude. That guy sucks. Okay. Don't care about that field marshal. Konstantin Rokosovsky. I can imagine this was really difficult for Quill, dealing with this nonsense while playing in multiplayer. Like, it would be really a pain in the ass. That's a level 4 regular general. So he's one of our better ones. Ivan Konev and Georgy Zhukov. Okay, so we don't lose the really good guys. I'm going to do this one. I'm just going to take this one. And I'm imagining that we probably have a general. Yeah, we lost the armor division guy. One of the guys. And these guys have, like, no skills at all. Out of supply -50 is commando. Well, if I had to choose a level 3, I would probably choose a level 3 that's got a bonus already. So... reconnaissance plus 25? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. What bonuses did you have? You're a Panzer division. Yeah, you're your Panzer leader. You should be leading the Panzers then. Let's grab the Panzer guy. Level 5 Panzer guy. We definitely don't want to suffer attrition on the tanks. And instead, let's put one of these other guys over here. The reconnaissance guy in charge of 24 infantry. I like that better. Righto. Okay. Well, we haven't lost our theorist. Thank goodness we didn't waste those 250 political points. And we're getting there. We're more than halfway through the purge. So I think that's a good sign. All right, cool. I will see you again in the next episode. I'm going to take a break here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the campaign. Leave your comments down below. And we'll discuss it also on the subreddit. See you soon.